Hey, hello everybody. It's Dawn Bourgette, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm back with you once again today. Happy launch day, happy celebration. It is the best and biggest time of the year with Stampin' Up! And I always love celebration. And the main reason is because you get more bang for your dollar, right? And we're all looking for that right now. We love our hobby, but it's always good when I can help you guys stretch your dollars. Hi, Karen. Happy launch day. Happy celebration. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you so much. I'm going to make sure that I'm where I need to be. I know I say that every time I connect, but I'm always so nervous I'm going to make some big old boo-boo on Facebook and be in the wrong place. But it looks like I'm right where I need to be. So go ahead and say hello. Let me know where you are viewing from. We were on just a little while ago at 11 o'clock. Hey, Kristen, welcome back. Happy celebration. I was on at 11 o'clock. We talked everything with the celebration brochure. So for part 2, we're going to talk about the mini catalog. And then we'll be live again at 5 o'clock Eastern time, and then also at 8 o'clock. So 3 hours apart up until 8 o'clock. And we'll see if I have a voice by 8 o'clock. But once again, just to remind you, if you're new with me or if you're finding me on YouTube and you're new, make sure to go ahead and add me to your list of people that you like to get emails from. Just to let you know, and I know I'm going to talk about this every time I'm on. So some of you who might be here all 4 segments, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I already heard this. But I just want to let you know, you're going to want to be part of my newsletter. I'm teaming up with 5 other demonstrators, and we're trying something new. And it's really exciting, and it's something for all of you that we're wanting to share. So if you want to be a part of it, make sure to join my mailing list. Go ahead and open up the camera on your smartphone and just point it towards the QR code. This is how easy they are. And then it will read it. There's actually, I think, a QR code in most smartphone cameras anymore. It'll show the link. Go ahead and just tap on it with your finger. And it will lead you right to where you need to go to add your name and your email address, and you're done. It's like less than 2 minutes to do. And yeah, I'm really excited. And that's all I can say right now. So you'll need to be a part of it because it's all going to be done through my email. Nothing on Facebook. So if you want to be a part of it, make sure you're on my mailing list. Hello, Marie. Hello again, and happy celebration. Marie is part of my teamies. Just to remind you guys again, like I said, I'll be on again at 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock tonight, along with being on right now. And all the places that you can find me. And I know later on, if you watch the replay, you can just stop and then look and then add. Make sure to join my community on Facebook. And of course, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell. That'll turn black. That way you'll get all notifications as I load everything to YouTube. Okay? And share with your friends as well. If you know of other crafty friends that would enjoy my content, make sure to share it. I appreciate it. Share this live if you like. Go ahead and click on the share button as well. And that way your other friends can also see what we're up to today. Today's a big day, isn't it? And then, of course, my online store. I've renewed the host code for January, and now you guys are able to get everything and anything that I'm sharing today. So go ahead and use that host code. If your order is $150 or more, do not use the host code, and make sure that you get those additional host benefits for yourself, along with the fact that you can get free products with every $60 or $120 increments right out of here. Hey, Anna, happy celebration. Happy launch day. I'm glad that you're here. So anyway, yes, so you can get free products out of here right now. And this started today, which is January. I should have said that in the beginning. Oh my goodness. January 7th, which is today, Tuesday, and celebration is on until the end of February. February 28th is the last day for this. Now, the mini catalog goes active. It did go active today, and it's available until April the 30th. So we're diving into this, and if you guys have any questions on any of the products, that I show, just let me know. Just holler while we're going through things. Going through some of my notes here, making sure I'm not forgetting anything. At 5 o'clock when I do come back on, we're going to talk more about scrapbooking workshop kits. And I'm going to show you some of the layouts that I've done from the previous launch of some scrapbooking products. But just to show you guys what it's all about, it's new to us. And I wasn't able to pre-order those products. I will get them in just a couple of days. So if there's anything that you guys want to see, let me know. I should be getting them by Friday latest. So I can always pop on and share those with you guys. Lots of new things that are coming. I'm so excited. Okay, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? All right, so we're going to go ahead and peruse the mini catalog. It's so pretty. And it's just chock full of inspiration in itself. And like I was saying earlier, if I purchase something and it really catches my eye, but then I get it home and I stare at it and I'm like, what am I going to do with this? I know I love it, but what am I going to do with it? I always say, go to your catalog. Go ahead and dive into the inspiration. Case, as I call it, copy and share everything. Case it, copy it, duplicate it, and just from there, sometimes your creativity will spark, right? It does with me anyway. And I love the samples. I love recreating these. So the first thing we're going to talk about in the catalog, of course, are some kits that we'll actually discuss, I think, at 8 o'clock. So we're going to bypass that for now, all the kit stuff. This right here, quick and easy options. So I've been a paper crafter for many years, and I've gone in phases, right? Where I didn't know what to do, didn't know how to cut my paper. Then I really got into it. I've also been a scrapbooker. In fact, I started scrapbooking long before I was a card maker. And I've been using Stampin' Up! Product long before I ever was a demonstrator. So don't let that stop you as far as joining with us and my team, because you can just be a very savvy shopper and just want the discount. You don't want to do any business things, and that's okay. And Stampin' Up! Says it's okay. I'm good with it. Come on and join us. We'll talk more about the starter kit before we leave each other here today. But anyway, I wanted to talk about some of the goodies that are in here, right? Hey, Laura, hello. And I'm glad that you're joining me during lunch. It's good to have you here. Happy celebration, happy launch day. All right, so let's go through some of these quick and easy options. I love this stuff. You guys, this is so cool. So first of all, what I love that Stampin' Up! Is doing, that you may notice layouts that are in our catalogs. The last mini catalog had some really cool, I call them card sketches as well. And sometimes this helps to get my inspiration going as well. Also, our annual catalog has some. What I want to do is like save all these together, like I'm going to rip them out and put them in a binder or something, because I love card sketches. They help when I just have a real brain fog with creativity some days, because some days are hard. Hi, Eyes. Glad to have you back. Happy celebration. So with that being said, let me grab some of these goodies. And I know I tell you what, you guys, I switched from celebration to mini catalog product. You ought to see this. I need like 2 more big tables, I tell you, to spread everything out. It's kind of funny, actually. So I have a pile of cards here somewhere. Here they are, right in front of my face. Okay, imagine that. So this product right here, I am really loving. This is the note cards and envelopes that match. I'm going to show you these real quick here. They come in a pack of, I think 10 each. Yep, 10 cards, 10 envelopes. They are very, very subtle in color. So you could even use these for other projects other than, of course, what they're suggesting, right? Your creativity just is whatever you want it to be. So anyway, I'm going to show you here. Oh, these are tight in here. Okay. So they're white for the inside. They're pre-scored, pre-cut, and they make a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 A2 size card. So this is very, very like I think this is bubblegum. It's very, very light pink. And then I believe that this is balmy blue, but a very light shade of it. And again, the inside of the card, they're already pre-scored, pre-cut. Say that 10 times fast. And white on the inside, so you don't need a liner inside your card. Then, of course, we have envelopes that match in the bubblegum, really light pink color, and also in the balmy blue. Now, to go along with those, we have these mix and match. So let's see here. Let me grab as they are maybe in order. Okay, birthday treats. Where did those go? Right here. So there are, I believe, 3 pages, 2 of each, and they are punch outs. I mean, they come out very easily. Some are in black and white, some are color, which I love because either it gives me the option if I do want to color them, or I can just go ahead and use these because you guys know my faults, right? I'm not a very good color person as far as coloring, and I'm not good at fussy cutting. So this is right up my alley. I can just punch them out, put them onto a card. So there are several different patterns and sentiments and all that fun stuff. And then there's even these in here, which you're going to see on a card or two that I'm going to show you in a minute. But they're packaged like this, and they are $7 each. Like, I think whether you're someone who has been paper crafting a long time, but they're also, this is great for beginners to build some confidence in card making. These are also great on scrapbook pages to decorate bags and tags, all the things. So there is the birthday treats. We also have the spring celebrations mix and match, which I'll show you here real quick. There's little twigs and also nests and sentiments for like Easter, good luck and thinking of you, congratulations. You can see I've been digging into these a little bit. And what else is there? Oh yeah, the birds and butterflies, and even a little something for St. Patrick's Day. Isn't that cool? So they're a lot of fun, and I think that these are going to go fast. So if you guys are wanting these, hey, Jamie, welcome back. Happy celebration. You guys really don't want me singing. Anyway, so grab them up if you can, because I think that these easier things, they're nice to just have on hand no matter where you're at in your crafting abilities. I love this stuff. Here are the tags. I believe this one's called, let's see, washes and florals. And again, each of them have two pages of each, and there's 3 different pages, or whatever you want to call these things, whatever they called. Anyway, these are the tags, and then here are some more tags that I've been playing a little bit with those. And then we also have, oh, this one's fun, the Celebrate Love. Let's check that one out. This one I'm actually using to do an 8x8 shadow box as a product-based class with the Marbled Elegance. So we're kind of mixing and matching this with that. And I love these. So I think I was showing these the other day on a live, but these little hearts are actually all together as one, but you can take them apart and then you have 3 different hearts. Then there's a whole bunch of little sentiments for love and Valentine's Day and all of that fun stuff. And then we also have, I thought there was another thingy in here. Maybe not. I've been digging into these so much. These right here are really cool too. Just pop them out, put them on your card as little extras. And then there is also, this is another one of my favorites, and I ordered three more sets of these, you guys. I'm obsessed with these. It's nice to have. You don't even have to stamp at all if you don't want to make some of your cards, because this is all sentiments. This one is called Greetings for All, the mix and match, and they're black and white. So no matter what color your card is, these are going to go with it perfectly. Then again, there are 3 different designs, 2 pages of each. I'll show you guys really quick. These here. And then check these out. Oh, I love these. The white on the black. How stunning is that? So lots of fun stuff. And again, they're only $7 each. If you were to buy these note cards and envelopes at 10 and getting even one of each of these, you could make, oh my gosh, let me show you guys. Let me show you. I'm so excited. So here is one. Keep in mind, no stamping at all. I used all of those packs that I was just showing you, the mix and match. And there is that background piece. And there's love you for Valentine's Day. A very simple thank you. Oh, aren't they cool, Laura? I love these. At first I kind of thought to myself, okay, I feel like I'm cheating, right? I'm not taking the time to slave over a card. It doesn't have to be like that in order to give part of your heart to somebody in the mail. It doesn't have to be. You still made it. Here we go. There's that one there. And this with one of the tags. I just love that pattern on the back. It's like subtle and it's not distracting, but it has a little something something, right? This one here, very simple. And I put all these on with dimensionals or using multi-purpose liquid glue or a mix of the two. And happy St. Patrick's Day. So right there in itself, that I don't know, I love this stuff. I was so excited to show you guys this in itself. Okay, onward and upward. So you can see what I did. I cased all these cards because I loved them all. And I got all those cards done in like under an hour. Seriously, it was a lot of fun. Now this stuff right here is mix and match. This does coincide with some product that we'll talk about at 8 o'clock, because I'll be talking about online exclusives at 8 o'clock along with the new kits that are available. I don't have them, but we'll still talk about them. So that might be a shorter live. We'll see. Anyway, so these coordinate with some product that's only available online called Mixed Floral. This is really cool. So I was starting to make a book, and I love this whole thingy, the cover of it. So I was starting on it, and I was going to put some pictures in here. Now this is something that's available in our mini, also in our annual catalog. What is the size on this thing? I can never remember. 6 by 8 is the binder size. And then we also sell, it's pocket page scrapbooking. So if you're familiar with Becky Higgins, she started the whole pocket page scrapbooking phase, making it really easy to scrapbook or, preserve your memories. So anyway, as far as memory keeping goes, I was going to layer this on here like that. And then there are a whole bunch. These are all double-sided. Whoops, I should show you. Just really quick. They are all double-sided, and there are 3x4 and 4x6 cards, and there are 2 sheets of cardstock stickers. So they're really heavy stickers. They're not chintzy. Actually, there's this. Oh, there's this set too. I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. And then there's the 4x6 cards, which are double-sided. It's beautiful. You think these are pretty? You should get the designer series paper that matches with this. It's Oh, it's so cool. I love because some of it is black and white, so it's timeless, really, and a lot of options with it. But anyway, that's just to give you an idea on those. And I went ahead and randomly put some of the cards into the pocket pages, thinking I was going to add photos, and I ran out of time. Imagine that. Before this to get this together. What I was going to put in it was a trip that my husband and I took with a bunch of friends. Kristen's watching, and we have side-by-sides, and we all ride together. And I thought it would be really cool to put some pictures in here of that, because I have a lot of those pictures. But anyway, I just didn't get around to it, but at least to show you guys what the pocket page scrapbooking is all about. Cutting your pictures down, cropping them to 3x4, just slipping them right inside. Nothing special, nothing fancy, but preserving memories and not just keeping them on your phone. So I just love them. They make me happy. Anyway, so I wanted to show you that really quick. Also, you can do card making with these, and I made 2. So I'm going to show you that as well. Get that out of the way. And basically, I cased them right from the catalog. So here is one. And by the way, we have note cards and envelopes, which I believe are right here. They're larger than our other note cards and envelopes, which are 3.5 by 5. These are larger. They're like 6 1/4. What are they here? Shoot, it doesn't say. They're 6 1/4 by like 5 3/4. Anyway, they'll fit a 4x6 card on there without even having to cut it. So if you wanted to layer the 4x6 card along with a 3x4 card, there you go. This is a cardstock sticker. I put on some bling, and there you go. You have a card. No stamping. Like a 5-minute card. This, the same thing. In fact, I didn't even layer. This is just one of those 4x6 cards. Hey, Carol, welcome back. Happy celebration. So this is one of those 4x6 cards I stuck on there direct to the card base, and again use some of those stickers and some bling blings, and I called it good. There you go. 2 cards, less than 5 minutes. But I love this stuff. It's so much fun. And you're like, Dawn, what do you not love? There's not a lot of things I don't love when it comes to paper crafting. I want it all. Also, just to show you on the simple side, if you're looking for big and bold that take up a lot of real estate on a card front, these sets of stamps are your way to go. In fact, today with my order, I did place an order for this. I have some samples of this one. Let me show you here. We have samples, lots of them, lots of them. So you guys got to help me keep on track with this. If I start going on and say, no, wait, show me the samples. So this card right here is using, this is called With You in Mind. And then there is also the Thinking of You. I love this. Isn't that pretty? And then here's another one with the same stamp, different designer series paper. That's out of the annual catalog. Very pretty. And there's this one here. Isn't that pretty? Love it, love it, love it. And you guys are going to see these papers here real quick. And then there's this one here. I should be telling you like who's making all these. A lot of these are swap cards. I did not make all of these. Thank goodness for people who love to swap like I do. But I love having inspiration for you guys. It's so much fun, right? Gives you lots of ideas. I know I'm a very, and I know I said this earlier, but I'm a very visual person. I love to have those ideas on hand. Let's see here. As we go thumbing through the catalog, we have storybook moments. This, you guys, this one, and then as we get into the birthday product, this stuff is, this designer paper. Oh my goodness. I can't say enough about it. This is a double suite. It's super cute, and it can go a lot of different directions with your crafting. So with that in mind, let me grab, let's see here. I have some more samples. There we go. In fact, I need to do something so that I don't lose my spot. There we go. If you guys can see this, here, we have all these samples to look at. So I hope you're comfortable. Maybe take a longer lunch. I don't know. Anyway, it's a double suite of product. This is one of the designer series papers. It's 12 by 12. In the back of the 12 by 12 paper, I only have two to show you. It's 2 full 12 by 12 pages of little punch outs of all the things. They're all pre-colored. All you have to do is take some glue or a dimensional and pop them onto your project. And I'll show you a couple things I've made with it. I love this stuff. So this is good for whether it be birthdays, Easter, just welcoming spring. What else? In fact, let me just show you this. I'm going to hope that nothing tumbles down. You should see the piles. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. So here is Storybook Friends. Somebody loves you. Thank you so much. Hey friend, happy spring. Welcome little one. So if you have cards for the little guys, right? And there are these dies that will cut out a lot of those little critters along with these frame dies, which I love. I love. These would be great on scrapbook pages as well, to frame out smaller photos on a page, or even doing something similar but on a card. I think they are gorgeous. So there are the dies that go with this particular stamp set. And then we also have this beautiful ribbon. And this is Petal Pink. Isn't that gorgeous? I love the little, what do you call that on the edge? Eyelet? Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I know you guys always help me out, though. I have brain farts constantly when I'm live. Then there are also these that coordinate with the whole suite, and these are the antique pearls. Aren't those gorgeous? So just a beautiful, beautiful line. And then there is also the other half of this bundle, which is called Storybook Garden Patch. And let me show you these dies. So this is more, I call it the meat and potatoes. Well, there's no potatoes and there's no meat, but you get it, gardening. But anyway, super cute as well. I love all the dies. A little watering can. I mean, oh my goodness, I just can't. It's so cute. So it's a great double suite. I think that there are a lot of options with this, whether you're scrapbooking or card making or beyond with your paper crafting with this double suite of product. There's also, along with this 12 by 12, there is also the Timeless Plaid. If you guys know me, you know I go mad for plaid. I love everything plaid, gingham, all the things. So, yeah, it's pretty. And it's 6 by 6 in size. Look at all of the yumminess of this paper. So there are two different sets. That's the 12 by 12 with the extra little punch outs. And then this is the 6 by 6. This would make a lot of great masculine cards if you have, I don't know, I always have a hard time making masculine cards. I'm more of a foo-foo girl. So foo-foo is my style. So it's harder for me to make those masculine cards, but these would make great masculine cards with that little plaid, like trying to make, I don't know if you're into like the, what do you call it, origami, and making like the little shirt for a guy. I think that would be so cute. But there's a lot of inspiration on these pages for this. And I love that scrapbook page right there. That's so cute. But let me show you a couple things. So I got this. I love it. But I was grasping at some inspiration. And I happened to find this particular card. I think it was Amy Condors that made it originally. And I wanted to recreate it. I think it's beautiful. This was taken right out of the paper. This is the frame. These are actually cut right from the designer paper because those dies coordinate and fit some of the critters that are in the designer series paper as well. So you have even more options to not have to color if you don't want. So I added that and added the sentiment from the stamp set as well. And then there are these, I call this, like cut and shuffle. And I originally got this idea, I believe, from my friend Lynn Dunn. She does a lot of that, and I love it. I think it's great to use, again, strips of paper, using up those odd and end pieces of paper. So I believe that this was a 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch by, I don't remember. But anyway, so you cut them all together, and then you shuffle them, right? And you have 3 very different looking cards. So I'll probably be doing that on a live coming soon to a live near you. And then here is another swap card. I love this one. I do. I need to recreate it. Even if I do it in different colors, I love this. But yellow makes me happy. I don't know what it is, but it's just, and it's not over the top. I think it's simple, but it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then there is also this card here, also a swap card. All right. Should we move on? Let's see what we got next. Put those away. All right. The next is Ocean Friends. I did not get this yet. I will be, because I had enough to get something for a half-off item. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, so I went ahead and I got this. I do have the, nope, that's not it. Oh no, where did it go? I know it's here because I set aside, here it is. Okay, never mind, Saved by the Bell. First of all, the designer series paper. It's fun, it's funky, and I kind of like it, but I wasn't sure about this whole lobster thing. However, I got some cards in my swaps, and I was like, oh my gosh, I am caving at the lobsters and crabs. Like, I just can't. The cards I got were so cute. I can't wait to show those to you, so give me a minute and I will. But I love the paper. I love the colors in it. I think that all of those together just are so pretty. And one thing that I love about Stampin' Up!, I know I love a lot, right? Love, 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 is the coordination of products, but also the color combinations that they come up with. There's some color combinations that I would never think of to put together, but then you see them in our designer paper, and that's what helps me get outside of doing... Oh, Kristen, you just made me laugh. That is too funny. Lucky's, yes. So Kristen and I love this restaurant. Where is it? Okemos. And they have stuffed mushrooms, and they have crab meat and these mushrooms that are to die for. Yes. It's all about the crabs. And I do love lobster. I love to eat lobster. I just don't like to pick it out of its shell. Okay. Anyway, I know I always get off tangent, right? Anyway, so this is the paper. It's beautiful. It is 12 by 12. These are the the embellishments. Oh, Lordy B. Oh, this is going to be comical by 8 o'clock tonight, you guys. You'll have to be here just to see all the bloopers that I make. But anyway, these are beautiful. I think they're so cool. And there's pink. I know, pink. Pink again. Dawn in her pink. And then also the soft waves. And that is the embossing folder. Very cute. And let's go ahead and look at some samples. Whoops, I'm going to get this out of the way somewhere. Where am I going to put this? There we go. Okay, samples. Let's see here, grab them out. Oh my gosh. I think I need 3 more hands. Okay, so these are swap cards that I received. Isn't that cute? I mean, I just can't, right? So cute. And then this one here. Isn't that adorable? I love it. And then this one here. So stinking cute. I love the combination of the pool party with pumpkin pie, I believe. It just, something about it together is just fun and funky. And then there's this one here. And that's using the embossing folder that I was just showing, the soft waves. And then this one here. That is so cool. So after I seen these, I was like, okay, I'm caving for sure. I guess I need the crabs and the lobsters. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and move on. They also talk about color buddies. If you guys are interested in something like that, it's kind of cool to show that some of our colors that coordinate together so nicely. For an example, I believe this is Pool Party. Yep, Pool Party and Summer Splash. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Also, Mellow Mambo and Bubble Bath. That makes a beautiful little crab, doesn't it? Along with Pumpkin Pie and Peach Pie. That's enough to get you hungry. And then also Calypso Coral and Petal Pink, because Petal Pink is more of like an orangey pink, and they go together beautifully. But if you look into our colors, you can find, I bet, even more color buddies to put together. And I was going to make like a chart, and that was something else I just didn't get done in time. I just need more time in the day to play. That's the thing. All right, the next one is Floral Delight. This is also really pretty. The yellows just pop, and it makes me so happy. This is the Designer Series paper. This comes in 12 by 12. This is the bundle. Let me go ahead and grab that. Let's see here. Oh, we have little itty bitty bees I want to show you too. Okay, whoops. So this again, there's a lot of dies in this. Oh my gosh, it's like stuck in there. I think because I put 2 magnetic sheets in there. Anyway, there's a lot of little bits and pieces, right? You can give your flowers a really cool 3-dimensional look with these. And then there's this die right here for your sentiments. I'll show you here. And then there's wishing, which you can just stamp, or we have this beautiful little die, which I showed you earlier on a card at the 11 o'clock hour with the celebration stuff with the card I made for a swap. And once again, just a reminder, I know I'm going to sound repetitive, but for dies like this, or that heart-shaped that's in celebration, use wax paper. So you would put down your cardstock, then the wax paper, and then your die facing down, and then the plate, and run it through. It will have this thing pop right out. Again, this is another die I was trying to pick with my take your pick tool, trying to get it out, and I was ripping them. It was not a pretty seam. We'll just put it that way. So have wax paper on hand, and you'll be a happy crafter. But anyway, I wanted to show you those. Oh my gosh. I think I'll try to get that in there later. We won't fight that right now. We have too many things to see. Okay. Along with this paper, there is also this paper. This is vellum. I like that a lot, but this is really pretty too. But then I like this. And they're great because they're light, and then layering with the Designer Series paper, total coordination there. Like perfect, just perfect. It makes crafting so easy, right? When we don't have to dig through all the things to find something that matches together. That's why usually whenever I see something I really love in the catalog, I try to just go ahead and buy the suite. That's another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about too while we're on that. If you like the whole suite, we do have the Gotta Have It All button where you can buy with that item number the entire thing, so you get one of everything, which makes it really easy to shop. Almost too easy, but hey, why not? This is the really pretty Daffodil Delight ribbon. I do have to say, I did notice, hey Judy, welcome back. Happy celebration. This is not available right now. It is already, but it will come back, so don't fret. It will be back. I just didn't see the date when it returns. And then we also have, I shouldn't do that so you guys can actually see all the beautiful product there. We also have these really cute little bees. Check these out. If you guys, there we go. The detail on them is pretty amazing considering how little they are. But I've been using these on my projects. They are adorable. They're also great for scrapbook pages because they are flat. They're not, you know, real lumpy bumpy. So I think that they could be usable on scrapbook pages as well. I don't fret too much about that stuff though. I don't mind having a little bit on my pages. Some people do, you know, depends on who you are. It's all good. Anyway, so that is all the Delightful Wishes products. And then let's go a little bit further and let's talk about bokeh. Bokeh is a term for when you take, like when you use a telephoto lens. I love bokeh when I take like shots at lights, like for instance, Christmas time and the Christmas tree, and you're zooming in on someone's face with the tree in the background, and it just kind of softens out because the focus is on the subject, not so much on the tree and the lights, but it gives that soft special effect. That's bokeh, I guess is the best way for me to describe it. I love that look, and we have a pack of paper that's 6 by 6 in these beautiful colors. So pretty. Along with that, we have beautiful butterflies that go along with it. Let me grab that stuff so you can take a better peeky at it. This suite of product is just really cool. And here I thought, oh, I have all the butterflies that I need, right? We all say that. I already have enough of that. I got 2 sets of those butterflies. But when I show you the samples, you might change your mind. So first of all, I'm a font junkie. I love mix of fonts. Check those out. Aren't those cool? And this butterfly, he's big. He's a big guy. So what I want to show you here, it's a photopolymer set. I wanted to show you these. And I think I did the other day. I may have, or maybe it was in person at my catalog launch. Now I can't even remember. All the days blend, right? I tell you what, I'm lucky that I'm half with it after the holidays. I feel like I get brain fog or post-holiday hangover, just like the after effects of it's all over, you know? Anyway, back to this. So this is a hybrid embossing folder. So you can use this folder as is. We just run it through and you get this beautiful impression on your paper for a background. And you're going to see, I have a card where someone did just that. That's all they did. They just ran it through this and it's beautiful. But wait, there is more. So I'm going to take these guys out and show you these. So first of all, if you just want the outline of the butterfly, let's say you stamped it and you just want the outline, there's your die. If you just want a butterfly itself, this will cut the outside and all those little pieces out. So you have this, where did I just put it? I buried them. So you have your butterfly. Beautiful, right? Of course, we have to have our little bodies for our butterflies because we have small butterflies and we have the larger butterfly. So we have little bodies and a big body. And then there's also, what's really cool about hybrid embossing folders, you can take this folder, take the outline of this, they will fit in place, and then you put your cardstock in there, close it up, and make sure that the cutting side is down, okay? And run it through your Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. And this is what you get. Isn't that the prettiest butterfly ever? I think that's so cool that it cuts and embosses. So that's how those work. And Stampin' Up's been doing a few hybrid embossing folders. I'm really digging them. At first I was a little intimidated by them, but I love it, love it, love it. Now this is a really cool die. It looks a little weird, right? But let me grab my samples here. Oh, you know what, you guys? Before I do that, I'm such a dork. Let me show you something else. Oh my gosh. See, I get ahead of myself, and I wanted to show you really quick, although there's some butterflies on here too. The last suite, the Delightful Wishes. Let's look at those first. Then I'll show you the butterflies. I'm so sorry. My gosh, my brain just wants to just roam endlessly because it's buzzing around 100 miles an hour. Hi, Karen. Happy celebration. And thank you. And then there's this card here. This one is absolutely beautiful and over the top as far as I'm concerned. And these dies are from, Wildflower something or another, I think, from our annual catalog that she mixed and matched with this. I think this is pretty. And also cut out these flowers right from the designer series paper. And then there's this one here. I love that. Peach Pie and Daffodil Delight together. So pretty, right? I would not think of mixing those two together. And then this is my card for one of my swaps. I wanted to feature more of the designer series paper. And then someone went way outside the box. And who made this one? Connie Melton. That is stunning. And it's completely outside of Daffodil Delight and Old Olive that you see the whole suite of product in. So yeah, really love that. And that die that I have not used yet, that's, I believe, in that same set, I think, as far as I know. Anyway, so I wanted to show you those. I knew I would do that, though, that I would forget something. Anyway, okay, so let's go back to the samples for the butterflies. Grab all those. Let's see here. I have like a little marker so I don't forget where I left off with these. So once again, you guys seen this earlier. So this was one of my swap cards, and I used the wishing from, oh, wait, no, I don't want to show you that. That was with the last bunch. Erase that thought. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we go. Using the embossing folder just as is, I think. Yeah, I think she just colored it. I think that's so cool. So cool. Love it. And then there's this one here. Isn't that paper pretty? Hello, Kathy. Happy celebration. Happy catalog launch. Say that 10 times fast. This is pretty. I love it. I love the simplicity of it and just showing off the designer series paper. And then these are cards that I made that basically I cased from the catalog that I'm going to offer as a class. So this die here that I told you guys about is kind of funky. First of all, let me show you that one. That's just stamping with the stamp set and using a dauber. Hello, hello. This right here, I love this. So when I made this card, what I did, I used my card base, and where I creased it in half, you take, excuse me, I am already losing my voice, you guys. You take this and put it on the crease of your card base. It cuts, and let me show you, it's attached to the card. If I can get this out. I should have taken these all out of the sleeves, but I was like, you know what, that's going to be a lot of work. But isn't that cool? And then layering the other butterfly, which is this die right here, on top of that bigger butterfly. And what's really cool, this little guy here, this stamp, is I think what makes it. It's this right here. Love that. And it's so simple. It's just dots, right? But it sets off the cards just that little bit more. It's so cool. Oh my gosh. I get so excited. And then the little sequiny things that you see, I will show you those in just a minute. I'm going to put them here so I don't forget. Here's another card that I made where I used it as a 3D embossing folder to cut out the butterfly. And then another simple-ish card just featuring and showcasing the designer series paper itself. Love it so much. And then also we have the, what do they call this stuff? The beautiful, no, that's not it. The itty bitty bokeh mix. Just make sure when you guys use this, don't sneeze and don't bump it off your table, because you would be playing pickup with a lot of sequins. But they're so pretty and they're so sparkly. And you guys know I love sparkle and any embellishment to put on a card. And this is great, of course, for also making shaker cards. But I had put these on just using my multi-purpose liquid glue, dabbing just the smallest bit on there, and then take your pick tool, the putty side, and then picking these up and placing them. Because with my fake nails, there's no way. They get lost underneath there forever. Okay, let's go ahead and move onward. I think I got all of that. Okay. Let's see, what else did I have here for you? Okay. Want to make sure I wasn't losing my place. All right, moving on. And by the way, they give you a lot of ideas in the catalog to help kickstart your creativity with the butterflies too. And they show you exactly how that die does work. I just think it's really clever. But what I want to do, I need to make a shaker card. Hey, Colette, welcome back. Happy celebration. All right, Wildflower Birthday. This is beautiful, beautiful designer series paper. You guys know I'm a paper junkie anyway. The paper is 12 by 12, and there are also, along with like the bunnies and things in that suite, this is kind of the same thing. In the back of the designer series paper, there are 2 sheets of 12 by 12 that are all punch outs of different designs, big and small. And you'll see with the samples that I have to show you, they are gorgeous. And some of them, you don't even have to do any stamping. And also could use them for your scrapbook pages. But just a hint, there's a scrapbooking kit that matches not only with the bunnies that you've seen in the beginning of the catalog, but also this suite of product as well. So you can kind of cross them together. But I'll show you guys more of that at 5 o'clock. We're going to talk scrapbooking at 5 o'clock. We are junkies. I love being a paper crafting junkie. I know some people just don't understand my obsession with this stuff, but they just don't know what they're missing. So in this particular designer series paper, you're going to find hints of gold. If you can, yeah, there we go. There we go. You guys can see. The other thing too, I should just get this paper out so you can actually see it. Let me grab it. In fact, I got a little guy who wants to get right out of the packaging there. Yikes. I just bit him a little bit. Poor thing. Okay. So what I want to show you with this, and this is something I've been chopping into, obviously. A tip. In the back is where you're going to find all those little punch outs, okay? What you're going to want to do, I keep one of my pieces of Designer Series paper, a full piece, behind it, so that when you pull out these smaller pieces, they don't go all over the place, because they will, because they are very lightly in place, so they're easy, very easy to punch out. The other thing is, there is a sheet that you can cut down that has little strips. So I could cut this down in between these patterns, if that makes sense. Or you can just use the back, right? Because everything is double-sided except for these little punch-out embellishment thingies, thingamabobbies. There are also some tags that you can cut that are really easy to cut with your paper trimmer and scissors. Here's more of those little strips I was talking about. And then here are some little backgrounds that you can use on a card where you don't even have to color or stamp at all. And you'll see that with my samples. Some more tags, and again, some more backgrounds. There's a lot of options with this one. I really, really like it because it's the easy button, right? I'm sorry, but I can be a very lazy crafter. I love to craft. I can craft till the cows come home, but sometimes I don't want it. I don't want a 10-pound card. I just want to make a bunch of pretty things that don't take a lot of time. The colors in this, though, they are absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna make sure I put that where it doesn't spill all over my floor. And let me grab, let's see here. I'll show you guys all the other goodies. So this is Birthday Celebration, the bundle. I like the big font. That's fun. It's a happy font. And then you have a set of numbers in the dies. And I love the little dovetail things. And you can make banners with this. Very fun. And what do they call these things? I'm having a brain fart. Fringy thing. The party fringy thing is on, I think, a card or two that I'll show in a second. But the numbers, having a set of numbers for dies, priceless. Love it. Hey, Beth. Happy launch day. Happy celebration. It's good to see you here. If there's anybody that I'm not saying hi to, it's not because I'm ignoring you. I just don't see you. Tassel. Thank you, Kristen. You got me out of a pinch there. I don't know, you guys. It's going to be fun as we get into the rest of the day. This is the party dots that perfectly coordinate, of course, with all the product and the paper. I love those. And they're flat, too. They're not very bulky, so they would go through the mail really nice. And then there is this beautiful ribbon, which I haven't even opened yet, but it's actually very sparkly. And speaking of Kristen, she was part of a swap that I was in, and she made these beautiful cards that I'm going to show off. And she used this ribbon. And, whoops. And it's actually prettier than what I thought it was, because in the catalog, I have to be honest, it doesn't look like that much. But if you can see, it's very sparkly. Very sparkly. So this would not only be great on a card, but also as far as like packaging for a birthday bag that you're decorating or something like that. I think that'd be really cute. Okay, let's get into some of those samples for you guys. I have a few. I'm grabbing them here. All right. So some of these I have made. Some of these are, again, swap cards. I think this one is really cool. In fact, I'm going to open this up. Who made this one? This is by Amy Rich. You guys have to check this out. It is so cool. Whoa. I love this fold. I haven't done a fold like this in a while, but I think it is so pretty. So pretty. And it's pink. Me and my pink, I tell ya. Okay. Get that out of the way. And then there is this one here. The tassels. There we are. Is that similar to the silver mesh that we had a little while back? That's a very good question. I would say kind of, sorta. Kind of, sorta. Yeah. But, you know, I never really knew what to do with it. And I'm not normally a gold person. I'm more of a silver person. But I'm really loving the touches of gold and all this stuff. So much fun. So, yeah, I think it kind of is. Yeah. It's meshy like. It's, yeah. Here's another beautiful card. Now this, I believe, was this one? This was one of your cards. Yeah, I think the next four were your cards, Kristen. So Kristen made these. They're absolutely gorgeous. So you can see how she used the ribbon here behind is a little accent, which I absolutely love. And it just added that little extra sparkle. And I was like, dang, girl. Now I really like the ribbon. And here's another one that she made. I told her I was going to be using these. Didn't lie. And again, here's more of the ribbon that she used behind, which I think is very, very cool. And there, this one, was this one yours as well, Kristen? Now I can't remember. Oh my gosh, I have them all mushed together. I'm sorry. This one is a belly band, a gatefold card, which I thought was really cool. And they use the designer paper. Is this one yours? To cut out. No. See, now I'm getting them all mixed up. Now you can see why though, right? Because I just started throwing everything together. 3 hours went by super fast from 11 o'clock. But anyway, this is really cool too. Belly band with a gatefold card. Very pretty. And I like that she used the die to cut out this one. The one behind. So it was this one, this one, this one, and this one with the tassels, I believe. That's cool. I love it. I love it. Very, 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 very pretty. Okay. And then we have this one here. And this is kind of a cool idea too. This is something I would not have thought of. Maybe something, oh, is it coming up next? Maybe. I know I made some of these behind here. I don't know. This one here. Oh my gosh. I cracked me up. Anyway, yes, it is. Because you use that ribbon again. Yeah. Okay. So beautiful. Because again, the way you use this ribbon, I absolutely love it. I love it. And that you cut out around the sentiment. That is just, it's a cool card. Very, very cool. Then these I made. These I was thinking about using for my class, but I might change it up because I like Kristen's cards. This is another reason why I swap. I love ideas. And then I will change my mind for a class because I'll see something that someone else has done, like Kristen. I'd be like, you know what? I think I might use that card instead. Do you guys ever do that? Like, hey, I admit it. I don't think of all these ideas by myself. I wish I did. I wish I could take credit for that, but I won't. I'm not that good. Okay, so here is where I did make these. I stamped the background with the sentiment on the designer series paper. And I used one of those punch outs, actually a couple of them. And then this is not available right now, but this is our thread, our gold thread that goes with kind of like the suite of the Marbled Elegance. And right now it's not available, but it will be returning. But I thought it also went really well with this. And at the time when I placed my order, Stampin' Up! Made a little boo-boo, and they put this in with the suite of product instead of the big ribbon that Kristen used. So I was trying to improvise, and so I used this until I got my large bolt of ribbon that I received later. Anyway, a beautiful card that really didn't take very long, and I didn't have to color anything at all. Here's another one. So this is out of that sheet where you can cut out the different backgrounds within the 12 by 12 sheet. I did not do any stamping at all. I just added the embellishment there. This one here, all I did was the stamping of the sentiment. These are punch outs. How easy is that? And then, of course, using those cute little party dots on there as well. And then this one, this is using scraps of paper that I just wanted to showcase the paper. And then using the sentiment that we mixed the fonts together. And again, just made a bow with that gold thread. And I think that was all of them with this. All right. I'll put these away. And then we will move onward. What do you guys think? Is this helping seeing some samples along with the products? Or am I losing everybody? Nope, you're still here. That's good. At least I'm not talking to myself. That would be sad. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. And there are a lot of, there's a lot of creative inspiration along with this suite of product because it is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Oh, good, Marie. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you. Okay, Marie's part of my team and I love her to pieces. Alrighty, let's move on to linked together. And I put a note for myself, look behind for the rest, because I have stuff that's piled behind me. And then you'd hear me say, where did I put it? It's behind me. Okay, let's go ahead and grab linked together. Now, I only had a chance to play with this to make one card. And again, it was a card I cased. As much as I liked it, I don't know, something about these that were in the samples, I was like, yeah, it's pretty. So this is the only card that I have to show. But I tried to use, it was using a few of the dies. This is kind of different for me. It's very geometric, as you can see. But one thing, let me see if I can show you close up. You see that pattern in it? That little speckle stuff, that was white pigment ink that I used with stencils. So this suite of product, oh, not suite, I'm sorry, a bundle. Something I want to mention, because this is easily to be confused. Okay, we're just starting into the bundles. Okay, cool. So, excuse me. As you guys are looking at the catalog and you're thinking, I really like the bundle, just remember when you order the bundle, you save 10%. Don't order them separately unless you feel you need to if something's not available and you want to grab what is available. That happens sometimes. But anyway, if you want the whole bundle, go ahead and order it together. But it's kind of hard to find. And I say that because I think that they should be using black type in our book for eyes like mine. Anyway, so when you're looking at a bundle, it's right here. It blends in and it's in white on different colors. So just make sure that you look for the bundle item number before you start ordering things at my online store. Because otherwise you're going to miss out saving 10%. And I'm all about saving as much as we can when we're buying our stuff. But it's hard to find sometimes, but it's hidden there. And I actually highlighted it because I have this. But anyway, just an FYI. Something that caught my eye wasn't so much about the geometric stuff, but it was these larger fonts that take up real estate on the front of a card. And I'm kind of, like I said, lazy like that. And it's a photopolymer set. And here are the dies, just to show you real quick. I love this one, though. This is kind of cool. And the flowers, when you cut, they also make that indentation and kind of emboss. It's really pretty. But along with this, there is also a set of masks that go with it. And that's what I did on the background of this card. And Mary gave me this inspiration off of her blog. I visited her blog. I haven't been there in a while. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. And I love the contrast of color, because I would have never thought to mix peach pie, white, and Lost Lagoon, along with a little bit of the fresh freesia. Oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. But this is Celebration product. Seam binding ribbon. That was what I was looking for in my brain. Anyway, so I used this die and layered it with dimensionals. And I tried to use a lot of the dies. That's why I really like this card. It really featured most of the dies that are in the die set. But there's also these really cool masks. And if you guys have never used our masks, they make it really easy. So I'm going to show you real quick. All right. So they're numbered at the top. If you can, yeah, it's kind of hard to see, isn't it? Yeah, the light's kind of wonky. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then they have these little notches. So what's really cool about these, you can use them individually if you just wanted this as like a background on your card and using one of our blending brushes, and go ahead and use it that way. Or if you wanted to layer them together, let's say you wanted to use number 1 and number 2, you could go ahead and match up the notch at the top, and then you know it'll perfectly line up. And then the same with the rest. They all have that little notch on the top so that they are very easy to use. So if you want to layer different colors together to give it a more dimensional look, you certainly can. This was the one that I used with the white pigment ink pad and blending brush on that card. But yeah, it's kind of fun. It's a little messy, and I'm one of those people, I don't like too much mess. You could use our paste with them, but honestly, again, that's too much for me. I don't want to fuss with all that mess, but it would look really cool to give texture to it with the, what do they call that, embossing paste that's in the annual catalog in our online store. So that is linked together. I did not receive these, but you know, one die, and so I ended up having to get this. I had to get it today, is this die right here. It's a good size die. Oh, before we do that though, let me see. Did I have, no, maybe I didn't have samples of that one. Let me see here. Maybe not. I guess not. Okay, moving onward. Anyway, so this right here is a good size die. I really love the size of it, so I had to get it. This one here, the Darling Dinos. In fact, did I skip one? Maybe not. I just didn't have these in order. Darling Dinos is really, really cute. I did not get that set, but I do have some really cute inspiration to show you guys. But where did it go? That is the theme of the day. Where did it go? Where did Dawn put it? I know they're here because I put this all together in a jiffy. Okay. Yeah. Maybe they're here. Oh, they are. Look at that. Just like that, they magically appear. So I have, I think, just a couple, just a couple of samples of Darling Dinos. This is a really cute set. And of course it has coordinating dies to go with it. And again, if you're looking for the bundle price, it's down at the bottom there. Like I said, it doesn't jump out at you, so you really need to look for it. Otherwise it blends in. I wish they'd use, like I said, black type on that. Anyway, some cute cards to show you guys. Isn't that adorable? This one was made by Angie Leach. And then there's this one here. How cute. How cute, cute, cute. And this was made by Nemi Batstone. And I think I got another card here because I know one of my downline made a card with this set. But like I said, I try to collect this stuff in a frantic moment, so I apologize for that. There's also for the books, I did not get this one, but I did receive it as a swap. My friend Kim made some cards, and I have also another additional card that was made in some swaps that I received. For the books, comes with dies. Once again, if you want to save 10%, look at the bottom there for that number that will include both the die and the stamp set together. Show you guys some fun projects here. I wasn't sure what to do with this one. Then after I seen these, I was like, oh, that's really cute. That happens every time, I tell ya. So these were made by Kim. How cute is that? That's actually a fun little fold that flips upward. And then there's this one here. I love that she used the gingham and plaid papers with this. It kind of gave that feel of, I don't know, the earthy tones and books and things like that just kind of go together, right? All right, and then we have terrific toadstools. Say that 10 times fast. Holy Toledo. Now this card I'm going to show you, I fell in love with. I think I've seen this on Pinterest. I do this all the time, you guys. Because I know that if I like it, someone else is going to like it, and you might not see it on Pinterest, and you might think, oh my gosh, that's the coolest thing ever. So we have two-tone color cardstock. So I realized that I did purchase that with my last purchase of all the scrapbooking stuff, because that's where you'll find it, is kind of the scrapbooking stuff online. And I can't remember what, it was with the fall workshop kit and stuff like that. So this is totally case from an artisan. I think it was Michaela, an artisan at Stampin' Up. I had to make this card. This is where the white core in this cardstock that we're coming out with in 12 by 12 is the coolest thing ever. Like, I love it. And then I also spritzed it a little bit with both our pigment white ink and also a little bit with Wink of Stella to give it a little sparkle as well. But I also, of course, have some other cards, which some of you seen earlier today. But I'm going to go ahead and show them again because we do have the coordinating DSP, Designer Series paper, that's called Toadstool Gardens that you can receive with a $60 purchase, picking it as one of your freebies during celebration. So once again, I'm going to show these just really quick here, because this is all made with that paper. Most of these are, but the paper is only going to be available until the end of February. Of course, if you obviously grab it and you don't get it, you'll have it for as long as you have your paper. But anyway, just to show again some of the fun things to do with terrific toadstools. And I got a question for you guys. In fact, I'm going to grab that. What is the difference between a toadstool and a mushroom? And this is not a trick question. I really don't know. Like, what is the difference? Hello there. So this is the punch, the coordinates with it. What's really cool about this punch that I found out is that when you stamp, let's bring this back here. When you stamp the toadstools and you go ahead and punch it, it fits inside what the image that you stamped. So there is no white around it. No, you won't see, like if you were to stamp a color on white paper, go ahead and punch it out. Let me see if I can find a, whoops. Oh, these were also made by Kim Vogel, I believe. I think this was it. Yeah, this one. I like that. Let me see if I can find Oh, those are the other thingy. I don't want to show those yet. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Put that back there. And put this back there. Okay. Anyway, where would be a good sample of that? Okay, right here. For an example, you won't see, I stamped this on white, but when I punched it out, it doesn't leave the white around the outside of the mushroom or the toadstool, whatever. And here's another example of that as well. So yeah, it's just, it's a fun, and again, I wasn't really sure about it. I was like, mushrooms? Like, what the heck? But you know what's so funny? I was over at a big box store, and I was looking around, and guess what I'm finding? Mushrooms. I'm like, go figure. This is weird. How does Stampin' Up! Know this stuff? They have ESP, I tell ya. Okay. We're almost done, guys. We're on the home stretch. So we also have Hugs for You. I love punches, and as you can see, the last bundle includes a punch. So does this one, and I'll grab it here so you can get a closer look at it. So it's kind of a mix between Valentine's Day and just someone that you care about and want to send a big hug to in an envelope. I love it. There's these two images here, and they fit inside this punch perfectly. And then, of course, all the sentiments fit inside here, or you can use them without the little framey thing. I believe it's a photopolymer set. You can see I have a whole bunch of little goodies in there. And it's been well loved. Let's see here. I have some samples for you guys, if you'd like to see those. Grab those up. Right here. Okay. This was just a fun thing I thought I would try with the, I don't remember, Ocean Friends. What was the name of that? DSP. Friends of the Ocean. And so I went ahead and I used the punch, and just using, oops, I should show you. There we go. Just using, this is a inspiration, but I wanted it to be really bright. Sometimes toads sit on them. Oh. Well, you know, that might just be, you might be right. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I thought someone said something about some are poisonous and some are not, or I don't know. I really don't know. I guess I need to Google that. Valentine card, which I think is really cute. That is adorable. Of course, purple. I love it. And let's see here. I thought this was a cool combination of colors. I think what they went with, remember the, it's online and it's I call it the coffee suite. I know that that's not the name. Latte Love or something like that. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Happy launch day and happy celebration. Nancy is one of my team members. Anyway, I think that they drew from that for the colors. I think that that's really cool. Now, I brought this back, even though it's celebration product. This is pick a season, but they used the sentiment from this set, Hugs for Love. So I thought I would bring it back and show you. And this one featuring the Designer Series paper, that's a celebration item, but using the set as the focal point. And then this card, I totally cased. Like, I loved it. And I was like, you know what? I need to get some inspiration kicking in here. I also used some of the antique pearls on this. This I also used for inspiration, but then I took the designer paper from Delightful Wishes, and that has Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, and I think Garden Green. So I was pulling from that. So actually I used crushed curry, or no, maybe that is crushed curry, and this is lemon lolly. and then garden green with it. But I totally took that inspiration from this card right here in the book. And then this is the online stuff, the Marbled Elegance, that mixed and matched, kind of fun. And then there is also this one here. This is actually the vellum from Delightful Wishes, that whole suite. And I seen this card in the front of the mini, and I totally cased it because I loved it. It caught my eye immediately. And then this again is another pattern with that Friends of the Ocean designer series paper, the lobsters and crabs. And I wanted to do something just kind of fun and funky. And so I went ahead and just used the punch directly with the DSP. Why not? Okay, we're almost to the end. We have this here. I did get this because I thought it was really cool to just use paper, ink, and stamps, as we call it, SIP. Now, I did get just one card in my swap for this, and I believe that they totally got the inspiration from this piece right here. This is actually what caught my eye too. So I was glad that somebody made this card. I did not make this one. Who made this? Janice Waitman. She does beautiful work. So here is the card that she made with this set. There are no dies. It's just a stamp set, which I kind of like because it gives you a lot of freedom with other things that you can do with it. And let's see. I'm not sure where I put that bugger, but anyway, you get the idea. It's nice, big, and bold on here. But I love the colors in this. It makes me happy, and she's one of those little itty bitty bees on that one. This set here coordinates with the bundle that I was just showing you with the punch. These also, again, work with that same punch as Hugs for Love. And then we have a birthday set. Now, I didn't get this one, but I didn't get this one, but it's so stinking cute. I got to show you a couple of cards that I did receive in a swap. I love that little dog. Look at the look on his face. That is hysterical. So cute. And then there is also this card here. That kind of looks like Pearl when I want to get a picture of her and she sticks her tongue out at me. And as we get to the back, okay, so we have this set here. I didn't get it, but Kristen did purchase it. And again, we were in swaps together. And I want to show you her cards because I think she showcased this stamp set perfectly. It is so cool. She did a great job. I was perplexed. I was like, what on earth would you do with this set? Well, she went to town and check out these cards, you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's just a matter of like corners and layering. Yeah, I dig it. So pretty. And then there's this right here. And this card right here, I love the way she used it as a border. I think that that's really cool. And then this card right here, very soft and subtle and pink. I love pink. I love pink. So yeah, I thought that was really cool for this set. And then I did receive this one, but I have not had a chance to play with it. But I did make myself a little note. It says, I couldn't have picked a better friend. And I put with fruit celebration DSP. So the fruit salad paper and this set with that DSP with the fruits, I think would be cute with, I couldn't have picked a better friend. I don't know. It just, something in my mind. So I was like, yeah. And I think actually in the celebration brochure, they did use this sentiment on a couple of the cards as well. And I think that is everything in the mini catalog. We got through it, and I don't even know what time is it. We didn't do too bad considering. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me as long as you have, because that was a lot of talking. That was a lot of information. But I always like to go through it when we're able to show the catalog to you, just in case, for one, if you have any questions, and also just getting familiar with the products. And it's a lot of fun when you have samples to share as well. And I want to show one more thing before you go. And I know that we talked about this earlier, but this is the starter kit. If you have found with all the items that we have looked through together, and if you have at least $100 on your wish list, shopping list, from what we've looked at, you might want to consider going ahead and purchasing the starter kit. It's $99 plus the tax, but it's absolutely free shipping. And I stress the free shipping because, as I talked about earlier, placing my order, shipping is expensive. It's expensive all over. It's not just Stampin' Up, it's everywhere. But if I can save you guys a few dollars, and I know you're purchasing product with me anyway, this is always a great bang for your dollar. It really is. You'll also get a free paper pumpkin kit. Just to explain really quick, I know I did this earlier, but there might be somebody new who might not watch the other previous live. We have two options for you with the starter kit. We have option number one. It includes this Handmade Designs stamp set, which I think is really cool. And I have a couple of samples to show you in case you missed them earlier. It also includes picking two of the four color families of our water-based markers. So these are not the blends, these are the markers. They're water-based. And we have either subtles, my gosh, my tongue is getting tied, guys. Subtles, brights, regals, or neutrals. So you get to pick two, along with it automatically adding this stamp set to your starter kit. And then you also get to choose $125 of product. And again, you get the free shipping. You get to choose whatever you want, up to $125 max into your kit. You'll receive the free shipping, which is right around $18 otherwise if you were to order this stuff yourself. So that's a pretty big savings, but you'll also get a free paper pumpkin kit, and they also will throw in, I believe, annual catalogs, mini catalogs, and also celebration brochures. So if you decide that you would like to share it with your friends, you may, but there is absolutely no obligation to do that. You'll also, as soon as you purchase the kit, you will be able to receive a 20% discount on all of your purchases, which is pretty cool. So if your list is even longer, you can then be a very savvy shopper and save 20% on all of your purchases. And what's really cool is that as a demonstrator, you can still, along with your discount, also earn even more celebration products. So you can collect all of them if you want. So I like to offer that. The other choice, if you don't want the markers and the stamp set, if you just say, I would rather not have that stuff, or I already have it, that's okay too. They give you option number two. Option number two, they're letting you go ahead and choose an additional $30 of stuff. So instead of $125, it's $155 of product for $99. Again, free shipping, free paper pumpkin, and the free catalogs. So it's just a really good deal. I kind of threw some stuff together to smaller, fun little items that I love. All the little things like the dimensionals, memento, black ink pad, all the things that you need as a crafter, right, that I love, like the Wink of Stella, take your pick tool, a bundle, and maybe an extra stamp set. You pick it, you choose. It's whatever you want, which is really nice. Now, I just wanted to show you a couple of bits of inspiration from this stamp set in case it's something that you're eyeing. I love to share the inspo with you guys, and I did share this earlier, but I thought, you know what? Let's do it again. All right. So this is a card from Kristen, I believe. Yes. I'm getting everything mixed up now in my brain. And then there's this card here. I love that one. This is made by Celine Kempton. This is a card I made. Jamie said she loved it. I thought it was kind of busy, but I think my problem is I was trying to use this color blue that I don't normally use. It's not one of my favorites, but I wanted to draw from the color in the designer paper. Anyway, I don't know why I'm explaining that, but I am. And then this is one that I cased right out of the celebration brochure. Here's another one, just using black and white and doing some speckles with the wink of Stella to give it some zippity zip, sparkly poos. And then here's another card. I forgot who made this one. Dawn Stock. And she used the Bloom Impressions DSP from Celebration and did a background like that. That is such a pretty card. I love it. And she also used the embossing folder Starstruck, which is another Celebration product that you can earn with a $60 purchase. So much stuff, right? Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and give you a breather. Thanks again for joining me. I will be back on at 5 o'clock, and we're going to talk about the scrapbook workshop kits. It won't be as long as this live was, I promise. But if you can join me, and if you have any questions about that, you can ask me. Not a problem. It's a great time since we're here together. But I'll see you at 5 o'clock Eastern time right here where you're viewing me right now. All right, guys, I will see you soon. Bye-bye.